Welcome back, everybody, to Monster Truck Challenge. I'm Ken Brew. Let's bring on the master ceremonies. Our voice of Monster Truck Challenge is Joe Lowe.
Ken, let's take a look at how these trucks got here. Equalizer defeated Taurus in round number 1. In round number 2, he did away with Fred Schaefer and Barefoot. Taurus came back and took out the Gravedigger. So your Monster Smash final pits Equalizer and Taurus here on Monster Truck Challenge. And the crowd is on their feet ready to go. They're pumped up, and it looks like it's gonna be the smash of all times on Monster Truck Challenge. We're about to have a championship. Equalizer and Taurus. Jackie Willman, the reigning world champion, and Taurus out of Granite City, Illinois, going up against David Morris and the Equalizer out of Springfield, Tennessee. Jackie smiling there. Is he going to be smiling at the end of the track tonight? Now, this guy is always smiling. David Morris out of Springfield, Tennessee, and the Equalizer. David's been driving for Gary Cook's Equalizer team for quite some time. He knows this truck. We're set to go with the final side-by-side in Oakland. Off the line, the Equalizer had him, but Jackie Willman comes from behind for a win. Ladies and gentlemen, Jackie Willman and Taurus again running against the Equalizer. Now, you remember earlier, the first round action, it was Taurus and Equalizer, and Taurus lost with Equalizer advancing. Taurus coming back as the fastest loser. He downed the Equalizer in our final, and now Jack Willman and Taurus become the champion in Oakland, California. You know, in our interview with him earlier, he said he knew he had problems. They had gone out and retooled the truck. They did some suspension changes. They did some engine changes. Whatever they did, it worked. Here it is, the final. The first to roll was the Equalizer. The one that stayed low, lean, and mean was the reigning world champion, and the guy who's parked right now in the winner's circle, the 1991 world champion, Jackie Willman and Taurus, the winner in Oakland, California. Bedliner coming loose and everything else. Jackie's getting down from the truck, going over to talk with Dan Denner of Monster Truck Challenge.
Well, Jack Williams, you qualified number 1, had a tough first round, came back and took the whole banana home.
Yeah, I had some bad luck first round, come back, and Gravedigger was broke and didn't know it, and got through him, and then Equalizer was a tough race, and I'm just glad to be here in the winner's circle.
Well, earlier you changed the gear in the truck. Do you think that made the difference?
I can't say that it did or not. I don't know if it was leaving as hard as I wanted it to, but I guess it did help a little, because I guess I'm here in the, in the winter, and I guess it helped some.
Well, I'll tell you what, 91 was a big year for you, and you started off this 92 season looking good.
Yeah, I just hope my luck keeps up. I've had some bad luck and good luck both, but it looks like it's turning around for the best.
You think Oakland is Jackie Willman's kind of town? Twice Monster Truck Challenge has visited Oakland. Twice Jackie Willman walks away with the big prize. If he didn't like Illinois so much, he'd probably want to move there. Congratulations, Jackie, on another big win. Now, when we come back, we're going to show you some monster trucks that are on the verge of just busting through, and maybe some future competitors here on Monster Truck Challenge. All coming up in just a second. Welcome back, everybody. I know you're a loyal viewer here on Monster Truck Challenge. You know all about Equalizer and Barefoot and even the champ here, Taurus. But did you know there's another circuit with plenty of talented drivers, guys behind the wheel of Tough Enough and First Blood and Invader that are ready to burst on the scene here? As a matter of fact, down in Tampa was a race deluxe. So that's why we called up Joe Lowe and said, Joe, get down to Florida and cover this thing. Here he is.
Now, this packed house here at Tampa Stadium being treated to the same 6-truck format you're used to seeing on Monster Truck Challenge. We're catching up with the action, beginning with our semifinal round. John Kwasniewski and the Buffalo Tremor out of Lackawanna, New York, going up against Ray Perkowski and the Invader out of Florissant, Missouri. And John Moore is no problem from Lafayette, Tennessee, going up against Rob Fuchs and First Blood. But first, it's Tremor and Invader. This is the turning course in Tampa. Here they go. Over the cars, side by side, the crucial point right here. They've got to turn, and the Invader using the rear steer. Ray Perkowski, an expert at that, and boom! Ray Perkowski has driven the Invader to a win and a berth in our finals here at Tampa. Here comes John Moore, no problem, up against Rob Fusion, First Blood. The Broncos in the right-hand lane, First Blood Ford pickup in the left-hand lane, and look at First Blood. He's going way too deep. Meanwhile, John Moore knows how to handle that rear steer, but look at this. First Blood pours it on and goes for the win. The win goes to Rob Fusion and First Blood. He's going against the Invader in our final in Tampa. Talk about excitement. Two Fords in the final. First Blood and the Invader side by side. We're ready to go. Remember, a turning course. The turn seems to be the key. Our final action, they're both taking it easy. The Invader goes, oh, what's happened? Look at this. The Invader flipped. Meanwhile, Rob Fuchs went too wide. He has to back up, straighten out, and go again. He's going to take it easy over the cars. He knows the Invader's on his side like the injured turtle. He's on his back. There's nothing he can do. The win goes to First Blood. Ray Perkowski, okay. He comes out of the Invader. The crowd says, all right, what a show. And here's your winner, Rob Fuchs and First Blood. It was not the prettiest win we've seen on Monster Truck Challenge, but a win all the same. He has trouble on this turn. He cannot hit that post. If he hits the pole, he's disqualified. He comes around, he brakes. He knew he was in trouble. He's going to have to back up. And it was just that Invader flipped over and was too anxious on his turn that kept Rob Fuchs from losing the whole thing right there. Matter of fact, he has to back up, start from scratch, and go over the cars to get to the winner's circle. The red Ford comes all the way in Tampa Stadium for a win. First Blood, what's happening with Invader? This is what happens. He's looking good. Matter of fact, he's got it in the bag up until right here. The rear steer kicks in. Actually, he oversteers it. It takes him too much, takes him over. Gravity gets the best of him. And Ray Perkowski spends a couple of moments staring at the Tampa sky. I got to tell you, folks, this looks bad, but the safety equipment employed by the United States Hot Rod Association in these trucks is such that Ray's just sort of hanging on in there.
See, now you know why the big boys in monster truck racing have to look over their shoulders. That finish between First Blood and Invader was one of the best races I've seen in monster truck racing in a long, long time. Congratulations to Rob Fuchs down in Tampa, and to the man behind the wheel of this rig, Jackie Willman.